Let's go to the movies. Hi friends, it's Amy. Welcome to my bookish life, and today I'm combining one love, reading, and another love, movies, and I'm bringing you, along with two other hosts, Ketchupathon 2025, Build Your Own Movie Night. So let's get to it. Ketchupathon originated as a readathon to catch up on all of those book of the month books that you haven't read yet. But from the beginning, we have said that you can catch up on anything that you would like to catch up on. If it's NetGalley arcs, if it's just your own personal collection or your shelves, that all works. And we've said that from the beginning. So that has not changed. However, a couple things are different this year. One, Krista from Books and Jams and I have brought on Destini from Desi Reads. She is actually the brainchild behind Ketchupathon Goes to the Movies, and we did not see any reason not to bring her on as a co-host to help us brainstorm all of the wonderfulness for you. So we do have a third co-host this year, so you should be on the lookout for Destiny's announcement video, Krista's announcement video. There's a pretty good chance you'll get all the information if you see all three of our videos. Also, this year we have merch. There will be a link down below for merchandise for the Readathon. Krista had a huge hand in this. She designed this cutie patootie little ketchup bottle chasing after a stack of TBR books. This is our bookmark. It says Ketchupathon 2025 and has the theme, the movie theme, and this new mascot for the Ketchupathon Readathon. I don't really know if he had Tom. I think we called him Tom. That might have been a joke though, but he is our mascot, or she is our mascot for the Readathon. We also have t-shirts. So we have bookmarks and t-shirts this year. We're starting off small, but I'm very excited about that. There will be a link to Krista's Etsy shop for merch. Okay, new host, new merch. Staying the same. All right, let's get into the prompts. So the first thing that you need to decide, well, I guess it doesn't need to be the first thing because nobody's policing this, but one thing you need to decide is where you want to watch your movie. So you can watch in your home theater, at a regular indoor theater, or in an outdoor theater. So if you want to be at home, you want to read a book that is family focused. If you want to go to a theater, you're looking for friendship focused books. And if you want an outdoor theater, you want nature focused. So there needs to be like a nature word or some kind of indication that it takes place in nature. God of the Woods, which is the newest book of the year, is a very good example of one that could fit for actually all three. But so then you would get to choose which one it is. Then we're going to go with a category. So if you want to watch an animated movie, you are looking for a book that has an animated cover. If you want a live action movie, you're looking for a book that has a realistic cover. And you might just want to see an old classic in the theater, and then you're going to look for the one that is the oldest on your TBR. Which may be old. Then you're going to look for genre. Here's the thing with the genre. For the most part, the genre of movie fits the genre of book. So if you want to see an action movie, you're going to read a mystery or a thriller. If you want a rom-com, you're going to read a romance. If you want a fantasy, you're going to read a fantasy. If you want a documentary, you're going to read nonfiction. Drama, you're going to read a contemporary. And a period piece, you're going to read historical fiction. pretty straightforward there. I don't think we're going to have too much confusion. However, you can watch a double header if you want to. Do an action movie and a documentary. Go right ahead. It's up to you. As much as you want to read, that's what you're going to do. Then we get to the little bitty tricky portion, I think. That is the snacks and the drinks. So we have 3 snacks, popcorn, candy, or nachos, and we have 3 drinks, soda, icy, or water. Now, the size of snack or drink is dependent on how long of a book you read. So if you want a small size, your book should be 350 pages or less. If you want a medium size snack or drink, you're going to read 350 to 400 page book. For 350 to 450 pages, and a large, you're going to read 450 or more pages. So if you need to put 2 books together to get 450 because you want a large, go right ahead and do that. It's up to you, right? So popcorn, you're going to read your highest rating. So you want a large popcorn, you're going to read a 450 page book that is highest rating. Candy, you're looking at your most anticipated. So it's probably going to be either your newest one that you just got, or it might be one that you were really excited about, but then you never actually picked up, and now you're super excited to finally be able to have an opportunity to get it on your TBR. Nachos. If you want nachos, you're going to pick the book that was Nacho Best Choice. This is my favorite. Like, this is a book that you bought, but now you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this was great. I don't know if this was a good decision. You know what I'm saying? So if you want nachos, you're choosing a book that you really were excited about, but now you're like, I think it's just really fun. I'm so excited for that one, actually. Then your drinks. We have soda, icy, and water. So soda is a neutral cover. So it just kind of has like beige. Maybe there's one simple thing on it, or like a lighter color. And it's just kind of, it's neutral in color. An icy is a bright color, so it's going to be like really colorful, some bright colors, a lot of colors, those kinds of things. And then water is just a very simple cover. So I guess I misspoke. Like neutral is more like browns and green, brown, green tone kind of, and then bright colors for the icy. And simple is just, you know, maybe it's just one thing on the cover or something like that. Then how about your company? Okay, who's going with you to the movies? So for this one, it depends on the number of friends that you get to bring with you is the number of prompts that you complete of these. Now, as we said, it doesn't have to be book of the month book. So when it says book of the month book, you don't need to do book of the month book. You can just do that with your book. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be book of the month to actually complete the prompt. Again, nobody's policing this. It's fine. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 choices. So you're going to do 6, then you get 6 friends. If you do 5, you get 5 friends. So review a book of the month book or a book that you read for Ketchupathon. Read with an ambient room. So there's something going on. You have something on your TV in the background, some kind of thing like that. If you're watching sprints, a lot of times we put ambient rooms in as we are reading. So that would absolutely count, which participate in reading sprints is actually one of them as well. So you can get 2 off for one thing. Try a chapter with book of the month books or books that you're considering to read for Ketchupathon. Feature a book of the month book on Instagram or books that you want to read for Ketchupathon on Instagram. Use the hashtag Ketchupathon25 and complete a buddy read. So the very first day, July 6th of Ketchupathon, we will be having kickoff sprints. And at that time, if you don't have a buddy read, you could shout out in the chat that you're looking for some buddy reads. There are tons of books out there that we can be reading at the same time, whatever. We don't have a specific book picked out for a group book, but there are tons and tons and tons of ways that you can get together with other people and read and buddy read, right? So you can double on prompts as much as you want. You can double up on prompts as much as you want. You can build the movie night you want or the movie night that you just so happen to read. And most importantly, please have fun. That is the ultimate goal of Ketchupathon. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Let me know down in the comments if you are as excited for this theme as I am. I am so excited. Make sure you check out Krista's video. Make sure you check out Destini's video. See what it is that I missed, because I'm pretty sure there's something. Don't forget, commenting, liking, and subscribing really help my channel grow, and I so appreciate you for doing that. I hope you're finding something wonderful to read, and until next time, happy reading. Bye!